Namaste everybody. My name is CA Jain. Yes, I've cleared DISA in first attempt, and you can too clear DISA in first attempt. It's not that tough. It's not that difficult. Trust me, with the correct approach and correct strategy, you can clear DISA in first attempt. Okay. So here I am sharing some tips and tricks and my personal experience as to how to clear DISA. You might be doing DISA due to various reasons, for some for bank audits, some for adding another feather in their hat, right? So for any reason that might be, you can clear DISA. Okay, it just needs a little bit of time and effort. Okay, with you might be going to offices and all, so that might be the tricky part as to how to juggle the time between the office deadlines and clearing DISA, right? So here I'm sharing some of the tips and tricks with you. Okay, so basically, I enrolled for DISA in November 20, and my first attempt was due in July 21. So I cleared my DISA in first attempt. So now you might be seeing that there is so much of gap of 6 to 7 months of uh, taking your classes and then doing your assessment test, right? So managing those 7 to 8 months or 6 to 7 months is the task, right? Because you have your job, you have your personal life, and then you have to clear DISA, right? So the correct approach is to stay in touch with the subject, okay, and to be regular in your classes. That said, I might share my screen with you that I've prepared. So basically, the thing is that to clear DISA in first attempt, what you are going to do is number one, the first thing is that you have to be well informed about the subject. Okay, so what you're going for, right? So DISA is basically hosted on the PQC portal of ICAI, that I'm going to tell in the introduction. Okay, what all are the marks allotment and all of that is going to be an introduction, then when to start and how to proceed, and finally the strategy you're looking for to clear your MCQs. Okay, that is the best part. Okay, so number one is introduction. Is first of all, you have to introduce yourself to ICAI as a member. You have to be a member to enroll in the PQC portal. Now, after you apply on pqc.icai.org, the next step is to clear the online eligibility test. That test is going to be online. First, you will have to study the modules. Those modules will be module 1, 2, and 7. After clearing the eligibility test, you have to go on the site and search for the forthcoming PQC batches. Okay. After searching for the batches, you will get a seat there, join the classes. In the COVID times, I had gone for online classes. You might as well go for offline classes now. So join the professional training classes where 90% attendance is compulsory. Okay, so you have to attend all the classes. Now please be attentive in those classes, make regular notes. Now here is the point: whatever handwritten notes you have, you please make that and continue making that through the entire batch, because that is going to help you after the 7 to 8 months you're going to give those assessment tests. Okay, so uh, in after those you complete the classes, now we have to clear the class tests and the project viva. Okay, so that comes to 80 marks around, and in which you have to score 60%. So the class test and project work makes up to 80 marks. Then you have to appear for the eligibility test, that is for 120 marks, where you have to again score 60%. And after that, finally, what you're going to get is the assessment test, which is an offline version. You will get an admit card, and then you have to give the test on the center allotted to you. So that would be 200 marks, in which again you have to score 60% at least, that is 120. Now the PISA course will be cleared. Now, basically, what is it and how to proceed? Now, first of all, that gap of 6 to 8% can be bridged if you regularly focus and study each and every day. Okay, bit by bit, parts by parts, you have to study. So basically, if you lose regularity, you lose the grip of the topics. So during the PQC classes, make notes, make your class notes, handwritten notes, ask questions from the teacher, attend all the lab manual tests you're going to get. Okay, and most importantly, what I've written over here is index marking. Index marking is keeping your study material updated as to know what you're going to get. For example, I don't have time to study the whole entire book. So in all the modules, please mark your index and write the crux of the topic in front of that index, so that wherever you open the index, you know the whole topics you're going to get in the book, so that the revision gets faster. Okay, so index marking really helps. Okay, so quick breakup of marks is basically the class test and project work, which I've already told you. So basically here you have 3 module tests in which are of 30 marks each, and you have to get at least 60% of the marks. And then the project work and viva, in which 10 marks each is allotted. So basically for project work, after the completion of your professional training classes, you are allotted teams, and in those teams you are allotted some topics. So viva is also based on those topics. Okay, so 10 marks each is allotted to project and viva. Please make your project very interesting, and so that you can answer the viva questions and be prepared for the viva. So for all of these, 80 marks is allotted and 60% you have to get, that is 48 in marks in totality. Okay, or you have to appear for retests, okay, if you do not score these much exam marks. Now, weightage of marks module wise is here. So for 2.0 and 3.0, I've bifurcated here. For 2.0, the number of attempts have been limited, but then also I've included 2.0 over here. So the weightage is given over here. Module first and module fourth basically are of higher weightage over here. So we're saying ET, you have 120 marks, and 80 you have 200 marks. Okay, so you have to prepare this accordingly. So basically weightage helps to tackle which module you have to revise first, or maybe which module you have to go thoroughly first. Okay, so these modules help. This table is available in on the ICAI website too. Okay, so what, after clearing the eligibility test, now when you have cleared the eligibility test, you get time of at least 3-4 months. Okay, so I cleared my eligibility test and my assessment test was in July, so there was a time lag between. So to cover that time lag, please be regular with the subject. That is number one. Number two, please make class notes and add glossary. Okay, so ICAI provides mock test paper books and modules. Please buy those modules. Please do not read with the online stuff, because then you will not be able to mark those. Okay, so please purchase the modules, purchase mock test books and review questions as well. And there comes a glossary in the lab test book. So in that glossary, please read all the technical words, because all the technical words are going to help you. Okay. So in the exams also, whenever you read those technical words, please make it a point to understand those words. Okay. So those would really help you. Now, the third thing is that you have to attempt mock test papers, because it helps you to gain an understanding of how the MCQs are going to be and how to answer those MCQs. Okay, so practicing really helps. Practicing makes a man perfect. That is a perfect example. So basically, whenever you practice MCQs, please make sure that you remember which topic is it for, and also make it a point to practice MCQs half an hour daily. Be it 1 hour, that is a very good thing. But if you're not getting 1 hour, then please practice it at least for half an hour. So that would make you in touch with the subject, as well as it make you practice more MCQs, so that you are all gone through before the exams. Okay. And if you get time, you can also practice CISA questions. Okay. You get CISA question sample papers. That is a level notch higher, but you can practice those if you have time, so that it improves your confidence over the subject. Okay, then what is the strategy? Now we've come on to the last thing, which is strategy and approach towards the MCQ. Now you have to read the entire question first of all, and think of the right answer, what is there. Okay, after you have the right answer in your mind, now use elimination method. Okay, so you have to use the elimination method, so that what is the to reach towards the right answer, right? So Now you have to think about the largest company. If you're stuck in a doubt, think about the largest company. How will you deal with that? Okay. Now make an educated guess. After all the thinking comes the educated guess. Okay. So basically, for 200 marks, you have limited time. Okay. So practicing MCQs decreases your time taking thing and increases your efficiency. Okay. So keep it in mind to solve as many MCQs as you can. Take half an hour each day, solve as many MCQs, make your class notes, and be prepared to clear DISA in first attempt. Okay. All my best wishes to you. Good luck. Thank you. Namaste.